Hey everyone, it's me, Dramatis, welcome back to my channel for another new video. Welcome. Hi, how are you? Today, we're taking a look at a new custom neighborhood that was posted onto the mod The Sims recently. It is a 4-2 world, the new Forgotten Hollow world, the vampire world. So if you play Sims 4, you know that the vampires pack came with a fairly small world. It only had 2 playable households, and I think 5 lots or 6 lots. So this was made by YKG. So YKG has put out this world, and you can see all of the screenshots. So I'll take you through the page first, and then we'll take a look at the world in game with my 4-2 conversion download folder, because it honestly makes them look more like their Sims 4 counterparts, which, you know, if you're wanting to do that, this might be a good thing to see. So here's the world. You can see the map and the roads. This is essentially it. In The Sims 4, it is this small as well. And they've done a really great job of recreating this really accurately. So I really like how the world is looking. These are how the Sims are. So the bottom row is their Sims 4 original selves. If you're not familiar, this is Count Vladislaus Stroud. He's the old, like, kind of OG vampire. We've got Caleb, who reminds me of like an Edward Cullen type vibe, and his sister Lilith, who I adore. I love her in The Sims 4 as well. Here's their full bodies as well, if you want to see. They've even made sure that their clothing matches like really closely, which is really nice. And then just some looks at the park. So this is the center park. This is Vladislaus Stroud's house, the Count's house. This is the Vatore's house. And this is a couple empty lots as well, like starter homes. And then they've also included the other vampires that came in The Sims 4. You'd have to download them off the gallery in your world if you're playing in The Sims 4. But these are the other vampire townies, and they've been made as townies. So we have all the adults across. And then we have, I believe these two, Brandy Wood and Samantha Gratz, are teenagers. They are in at least The Sims 4, so I don't know if they are in this game, but we'll take a look at them as well. That's it. And yeah, it comes with the 2 playable households, 12 Sims in totals, 3 playables, 9 townies, and 7 lots, including 1 community lot. And then there's an empty lot, which is also empty in The Sims 4 for you to just make whatever you want. They've also gave a primary hood version, which we're going to take a look at, but they've also made a shopping district version, which is really good, I think, because the world is small. And so if you wanted to just add a few vampires to your mega hood or your neighborhood, you could add this neighborhood as a subtown or subhood, and it would just, you know, the townie pool is good, all of that fun stuff. So let's take a look at it in game. So ignore my flashing purple. I think I have to go into the lots and reload them, and there's just something glitchy with my CC, so just ignore that. But I loaded the Vatore household and that flashing disappeared, so I'll do that. I'm a little lazy, so I apologize. But here's the world. You can see it's gorgeous. I love the stonework over here and the water. It's looking really nice. And again, it's very small, so you can add, of course, your own lots around if you wanted to expand and have more people move in. Good old Sims 2 allows you to do that, but in The Sims 4, this is how many lots are in this world, with just the one empty lot. Usually in The Sims 4, if you wanted to know, I make it a nightclub, like a vampire nightclub. So that might be fun. But let's go ahead and look at the Vatore household. So it says the Vatore siblings moved into Forgotten Hollow a few years ago and are striving to make it their home. This can be quite challenging at times since they are not exactly on the best terms with Vladislaus Stroud, but when asked, they only ever mention a difference in their culinary tastes. Yeah, because Caleb, if you don't know, is a Edward Cullen type vegetarian vampire. He doesn't want to feed on Sims. He wants to kind of stay on, plasma bags or plasma fruit. And Lilith, she wants to, at least in The Sims 4, she wants to turn more vampires and bring them under their way of life of, not feeding on people, essentially. So let's go ahead and load up their house and take a look at them more closely. So here we are with Caleb Vatore. Let me just pop the walls up. With my Sims 42 conversions. So his eyes, skin, and hair looking all good. The clothing outfit choice, very nice. And then the walls and everything, even like my chairs are upgraded. So this does look more like their actual Sims 4 house, minus the wallpaper. This is not the right wallpaper that they have in their house. I can update that myself though very easily. So here is Caleb. He's looking really good. And Lilith up here, she's looking uber cute, and she's wearing a Sims 4 to 2 conversion. This is a dress from the Realm of Magic though. I don't think I have the vampire pack clothing converted in my game quite yet, but she does look cute in this outfit as well. And if you're interested, just in their bios, Lilith says, being a vampire is the best thing that could have happened to Lilith. She's swiftly advancing through the ranks and dreams of founding her own vampire clan. And so she was given the family aspiration because in The Sims 4, she is also in the family tree for creating a family of vampires herself. And in The Sims 4, it gets as well, you get to level up your vampire skills. So she does really well in that. We don't have leveling in vampire skills in The Sims 2. It's just they feed. And then Caleb, sir, he's our kind of goody two shoes, like twisted soul. He does not like being a vampire, so he's still unsure whether he likes his new life or not. He's trying his best to maintain his humanity while also using his newfound vampire charm. He's always hooking up with people. Which also, we open his relationship panel, see that he has crushes on multiple of his townie friends. He has a thing for Innocence, Marcus Crow, Miss Hell, and Demetrius Troyer, who are our townie vampires. So he likes everyone, and he gets along with everyone, as you can see. But Lilith has no relationships with anyone other than her brother and Vladislaus, which we have a negative relationship with him. We don't get along with him at all. So that is them. And a quick house tour. So here is the outside of the house. Again, my 4:2 conversions. Let me just fix this really quick. Yeah, so quick house tour. Here is the house. You see the outside. A very gorgeous Victorian manor. Here is the main floor. We got our nice entrance. Again, ignore the purple walls and the blue curtains. That is my default replacements. Deciding that I'd have to go in and just change them quickly, but I'd make it more neutral in The Sims 4. I believe these walls are white as well, so it's a very light household. We got the bathroom here, kitchen with some upper cabinets too, so you can swap those out for your own cabinets if you have them downloaded. Highly recommend those as well. Here's the living area with their logic table, their grand piano, and then of course their seating. This is a very cute space. Here's Lilith's room where she is currently hanging out. They have a guest bedroom with a couple beds, and then a master bedroom here, which I guess would be Caleb's room. And then upstairs is just a little attic space. You can put storage or whatever you want up here. So that's the Vatore household. Let's go take a look at the Count and his massive house and hope I don't crash. And here is the Count Vladislaus Stroud. He looks really good. He looks like he's an interesting looking sim in The Sims 4, I do say. His genes and genetics are very strong, especially when he has children with the other Sims. But he looks amazing here in The Sims 2. They did a very, very good job of capturing his interesting face. And he's in the Count tuxedo. Very cute. And again, he looks really good. The Sims 4 to 2 conversions do wonders for this kind of world. His bio reads, mostly known for being the highest ranked vampire, Vladislaus IV is also a gifted carpenter specializing in ridiculously expensive and luxurious coffins. How fun! So he has the knowledge aspiration. If we wanted to know, he has very high creativity and charisma skills, and he has relationships with all of the vampires here, mostly negative relationships with a lot of people he doesn't get along with, but he does get along with Vlad Bloodvein, Innocence, and El de Vampiro. I do believe we're missing one vampire, and this is the other one. So Cat Cave, Marcus Crow, and Miss Hell. They're rebellious vampires, and these three are noble vampires, and I usually move them in here with the Count, as they're under his domain, his rule, as he is the kind of the patriarch or the king of vampires. So that's that, and we'll take a look at the house. It is a huge manor. The creator did also very well with this house. And I know it's in the dark, so hang on, let me pop it into the light just very quickly. The world started in nighttime, obviously, because we're vampires, so this is just a bit, better for the vampires. Don't want them burning up in the daytime. So you see we got a bunch of these Stonehenge decor items. I do believe these are supposed to be like tombstones because he has tombstones all around his house in The Sims 4. So here's the yard, looking very nice. Got some gargoyles and a lot of stonework. Here is the main floor and lobby. So you walk in. Here's the main foyer, nice and roomy. To the right is the dining area. To the left is the living area with the piano, which is an organ in The Sims 4. The kitchen, which obviously does not get very used. And then there's staircase. You can see we do have a basement, but we'll head upstairs first. Here's the main hall. It is a nice 2-story I forget what this is called, loft style. There is the master bedroom with its own little balcony overlooking, which is really, really cool. I don't think I noticed that in The Sims 4. There's a bathroom here, ensuite bathroom for the master bedroom, another bedroom with its own ensuite bathroom. It's like the guest room. And then here we are into an attic, which goes out onto the roof where there's some seating. And then one more up into this attic-y space, which also has a balcony and a gargoyle. Very nice. Very, very gothic and everything. And then down here are the are the coffins. So we do got 3 coffins down here in the basement for the vampires to hang out in during the daytime. Looking very, very nice. Back to nighttime for Sir Vlad. I did want to pull out a few of the townies, just take a look at them. So here are a few of the townie Sims. We've got Innocence here. Looking mighty cute. Here is El de Vampiro. She's looking gorge too. Don't mind the makeup, the blush and stuff. I haven't updated them. And here's Sir Vlad Bloodvein. Here are the other ones. So here is Miss Hell in her outfit. I think that's a Sims 2 fit. Here's Marcus Crow. He actually looks really hot. And then this is Cat Cave. Her vampire skin did make her lighter than should be. because she is a darker skinned sim, or she is supposed to be. But that's my skin default for the vampires. Again, it makes them all the same. So they all look good and great. And yeah, a lot of space. So you could, obviously, you could move them in if you have the sim blender. We could move in all of these guys if we wanted to so that they're here and not townies, or you can keep them as townies. There is a note on the creator page. Here is where they say there is an issue that that the names of the townies are randomized every time you add a new Forgotten Hollow as a subhood. You'll lose the townie names. So if you do install this town as a subhood, they've gone ahead and provided the names and their pictures so that you can rename them yourself. And you can do that with the Sim Manipulator mod. And then here are the teen sims. So Samantha Gratz and Brandy Wood are teens as well. Brandy looks so cute. Again, her skin tone is supposed to be a darker, but as a vampire, she is white as a ghost. But she's really cute. Here is Demetrius. He looks good too. He looks really good. His outfit looks exactly like his Sims 4 self. And then here is Samantha. She does have longer hair in the Sims 4 game. She's supposed to have that cat ear hat, but this is what she looks like now with that default replacement and all of that fun stuff. So here are these guys. And I like to move these Sims in. So for me, if I was playing this hood or this subhood, I would move them in and make them playables as well. And so yeah, so that's all the Sims and all the households right now. And I wanted to show a couple of vampire mods that I found on Tumblr during my 4:2 conversion downloading spree. And I came across this from EpiSims, who I need to follow, thank you. Vampires show signs of hunger with an overlay. So this mod adds an overlay of the Sims 4, that veiny, cracked look that you can give to the Sims when they transform into their vampire selves. This mod puts that overlay on the Sim when they become very hungry. So when their hunger is in, I believe, the orange or the red, this overlay will show, which looks really cool. And so you can see this is how it looks. There are also veins on the hands and behind the arm and knee joints. The overlay doesn't have eyes or teeth, so they'll be whatever your vampire default is. It's done with a custom controller. Like if you wanted to know, when the hungry overlay gets added, removed, you may briefly see an interaction for it to appear in the Sims queue. If you happen to cancel it, no harm done. If your vampire's hunger doesn't change, it'll reappear after a while. You might not even notice the interaction as it disappears as soon as the overlay is updated. So we'll just have to kind of watch for that. It shows a conflict with creature fixes, but they're fine to use together as long as my mod loads after it. So just so you know. And they've provided an edited version of the Supernatural Transformer by Midge the Tree. This has an option to add or remove the overlay and makes curing vampires with it work properly even when the hungry overlay is on. So just in case you need that. And here it all is. So very quickly then, you can see, I think this "Am I Hungry Then" has to do with the overlay. So if I have Miss Lilith look, it just did a check to see if she's hungry, and so far she's not. But if we go ahead and drop her hunger low, it shows again, and there's a little lag, and you can see the veins have appeared on her face. So she is here, she's hungry, and now she's veiny. Ooh, it looks so cool. Looks really awesome. And so Miss Lilith is hungry, but there's not really any Sims to feed on, seeing as this world is completely vampires. So what is a vampire to do when they're hungry and there's no Sims to snack on? This mod adds plasma bags or blood bags to the Sims, so you can live your own Mystic Falls life self and just drink from the blood bags. Nom nom nom. Comes with a cooler and of course the blood bags themselves. This is made by Charity. They just updated it, uploaded and updated it this past week. Yeah, and if you use, I don't know if you use the True Blood drinks. I think this is supposed to be from True Blood, obviously. There. So you could also download this. It's synthetic plasma that you can download. So it's a clone of that, and they changed the meshes so you can drink from blood bag. But the true blood is awesome as well. And then there's a cooler that you can get. She uses as well, which I've downloaded, Midge to the Trees. Vampires cannot eat food. And there's a version that excludes the true blood drinks and other foods that vampires, from the foods that they can't eat, so that they are able to add, grab the blood bags or the true blood from the fridge. So that's what we're using. And just know that non-vampires could drink these blood bags too, so it might look a little weird if your normal sim takes that out of the fridge. But let's have Miss Lilith come over and grab a blood bag. So they're in the main have dinner, have meal. So here is the blood bag. She's going to sit down at the table and take a little snack. So sips it like a juice. Riveting. So that did good, and we just had a little freeze there because now that she is in a more yellow state of hunger, that overlay has gone away. So there is just a slight lag when the overlay comes on and off. So those are the two mods. I found that I like, wow, this is great to go with this this neighborhood. Again, this is really well done. I'm liking it. I would love to add more Sims 4 to 2 neighborhoods to my world. Maybe I'll do a bit of an LP of them as well, because I do love the Sims 4 families, but I love Sims 2 gameplay, so you know how it be. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will have all the links to these in the description down below, so if you're interested, feel free to check them out. Let me know if you do, and if you like it. Do you guys play with vampires a lot? I personally don't. I find them kind of limiting in The Sims 2. But what do you guys do? Do you guys like playing with supernaturals in The Sims 2? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more neighborhood reviews or mod reviews, or both. I am working on my Let's Play. It's coming together. I'm almost ready. I apologize, but I'm gonna hopefully put it out next week, so be on the lookout for that. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'm uploading again, doing my best, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Bye guys.